Hi, it's Melissa with My Membership Minute, helping you get the most out of your membership this week. So, Happy New Year! Today, I'm here to show you the most important thing in your membership community. If you only do one thing or want to know about one thing in our membership community, I would recommend our daily yoga connection. So, if you scroll down here, past the meetups, past the blogs and videos to the daily practice section, it's the first thing here. Click on that and then click on the first one here. And when you click on it, there's a lot of comments because people are very engaged in this section. So you just click on the last one. And then scroll down past the comments and you'll see our Fabulous Leader This Week page has given you an introduction to the week in a video, a short video and some text, and then she gives you videos for each day of the week, short videos for the weekdays, and then longer videos for the week. And then what you can do is do the videos each day and join in the conversation about it. So that's the most important thing, and I recognize that many of you are incredibly busy. So if you want to keep things super simple, you can stop right here. I've only taken a minute of your time. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the Daily Yoga Connection. But if you'd like to know all of the things, all of the goodies that are available to you in our membership community, then you can keep watching, because I'm going to share with you just how much is available to you here in our membership community. So if you are still here, I have some wonderful treasures to share with you in our membership community. So let's click back on the forum here and let's get to it. The first thing I'd like to share with you are our live classes. Did you know that we have 10 live classes a month with two-way video? So that's just amazing. I don't know anybody else who's doing two-way video or who is offering that many live classes a month to their members. So if you scroll down again here past the help section, I think it's probably is the most important and valuable thing in our community. If you click here on the meetups, every Monday I hold 2 live somatic meditation communities. I don't know anybody who's meeting weekly with their members in their communities. I know a lot of communities that meet monthly, but I meet with my community weekly. So you can click there. And then you can see that I hold meetings twice a week. And what we do is we practice somatic meditation. And with somatic meditation, your body becomes the primary area of focus rather than your mind. So this really appeals to yogis. I think it's a fabulous form of meditation. Many of our members, you can ask them, have experienced incredible transformation over the last 18 months that we've been practicing about it. So if you're curious about it, you can click here. And all the links to this are in the show notes as well. But here is the introduction to somatic meditation, so you can find out more about it. And also, if you scroll down, there's an overview of all the different types of somatic meditation that we do in our community. And then here's the introduction to the types that we do, but also then each one. There's the introduction to yin breathing, and then also you'll see, there's everything that you need to know about somatic meditation there. Now, if you are interested in joining us, then we have, if you'd like to go back, we have recordings. We have 18 months of recordings. That's over 115 recordings available to you of teaching talks, meditations, and some incredibly beneficial community discussions to help you deepen your understanding of somatic meditation practices. If you'd like to join us live, then you can come back here, and we have a short little etiquette for you to check in on. Tells you how to join us, just a few points on joining two-way video classes, and then you can click in here. There are 2 times to join us. I put direct links again, but they are at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Pacific time on Mondays. You can click in on either one of those, and then there's the link to join. So it's that simple. Now, we also have live classes. So once a month for yin yoga, we have 2-hour live classes. So you can see there, 2-hour yin indulgence classes that you can join us on. And I need to change that to 2 hours. I need to get Tim to change that. On the last Sunday of every month at 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific. So you can click here to see our next one is on Sunday, January 28th at 9:30 a.m. to, that should say 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and then 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific. And this one is going to be one where we explore the natural detoxification process of our body. Yin is incredibly detoxifying, and we'll explore the 2 ways that it is detoxifying. So if you'd like to join us, then here is the link to the 2-hour live Yin indulgence workshop. You can join us at 9:30 a.m. or 4 p.m. Pacific. And again, there's just a short description on the etiquette for joining a 2-way video live class. We also have recordings to the past live indulgence classes, even though they've started fairly recently. We do have over 8 classes available for you there. So if you're looking for some extra yin yoga classes, then those are some fabulous resources for you as well. So speaking of how to find yoga classes, one of the most overlooked places in our community is the community playlist section. So if you scroll down past the meetups and the blogs and the daily practice section, most of you are familiar with the postures and pranayama section, which has videos, the long videos and the short videos, but this section gets overlooked, community playlists. If you click on there, think of this like the YouTube playlist. It's a place where after I've released a video series, I might add them to the playlist. So I try to group them in playlists by type or therapeutic focus. So for example, just this week, I put together a playlist of yin yoga classes. So I have the live yin yoga classes, short yin yoga classes. The embodied yoga classes that I released in the fall of this year are quite yin-like. This is an old yin class that I did before I got really into teaching yin. And then the yin classes from the transition into the New Year retreat. And then also I made sure I put all the yin yoga classes from Yoga with Melissa in here. This community playlist is just note it's several pages long. There's 6 pages of classes here. So it's not just this first page. And when you're on this, if you're looking, for example, for restorative classes, you can click Control, that only works in Chrome. If you're in Chrome, you can click Control F and then type in anxiety or type in knees or type in restorative, and then it'll show you on that page if there is, see here, it'll show you that there's an anxiety playlist there. But generally just scrolling through, you'll be able to find what you're looking for on any one of those pages. So tons and tons of classes by therapeutic focus or type there. Now, the next thing that I want to point you to in our membership community is our membership book club run by the fabulous Maria. Many of you will know her if you come to the live classes in the 4 o'clock time. So you'll scroll down again right here to the book club. And we have a brand new book club starting in January, which I think is going to be right up your street for many of you. It is called Daring to Rest by Karen Brody, and it focuses on Yoga Nidra. So I'm going to be doing some Yoga Nidra training in February, so this is going to align beautifully with that. And Maria takes you, we don't read one book in 1 month, which is an incredibly ridiculous pace, which I've seen many other membership sites go at that pace. It's too fast. What we do is we do a chapter a month and we stay in a book at a very leisurely pace. So this means that we actually absorb a book. So you can take a look back It's not just the book that we're in right now, but you can take a look back and see that, for example, A Path with Heart, there's a very in-depth reading through that book. And again, there's several pages, and it's worthwhile going back and looking at other books that we've read here in our membership community as well. Another section of our community that I would highly recommend, it's a very social section of our community, very chatty. It's led by Michelle, who also attends the evening live classes. It's in the daily section. If you click on here, it's the Moonstruck section, and this is the section of our community that follows the waxing and the waning of the moon. So as you can see here, and this gets posted every 2 weeks, look at how much discussion there is in this section. So I would highly recommend it. Michelle posts a reflection every 2 weeks, depending on it, whether it's the new moon or the full moon, and she also posts a practice to go with it. So that's another fabulous section to know about. One thing I also know that many of you love to talk about is food. And Linda, she attends usually the morning live classes, that she keeps us going with fabulous recipes and roundups in the food and nutrition section. Some really gorgeous food photos in here. This is where I get all the recipes for our retreats. So let's see, I know, and she just connects them so beautifully for whatever our theme is for the month. So in that month in October we were focusing on Sangha, and she did stone soup for Sangha, the month of community. And it was just such a beautiful pairing. So what else have I got here for you? Finally, another leader that we have in our community is Ivy, and she runs the devotional section. If you're looking for inspiration or support, this is a wonderful section. And it is also in our daily section, I believe. Yes, devotional offerings and requests. So if you want people to be thinking of you or praying for you, you can click here on the devotional section, and you can ask for requests or offer support. And then Ivy also posts her videos here, and I know many people find them incredibly inspiring. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. I'm keeping the timing of this down much better than I thought I would. So finally, a couple of places you can go to just chat and maybe talk about things that might not even have to do with yoga. And I believe they're in the daily section as well. Let me see. Yes, they are. Okay, they are the happiest moment of the day and chit chat off the mat. So this is always an uplifting place, the happiest moment of the day. This was started years ago, and people just come in here and post their happiest moment of the day. So if you're looking to be uplifted, it's a great section. And then chit chat off the mat. If you're not sure where to post and you know it's not really about yoga, there's lots of great conversations happening here. And oftentimes, look at this, it does end up being about yoga because we can't help ourselves. But anyway, it's a great little section because, many people in our community become friends, and, we talk about lots of things besides yoga as well. Now, if you made it all the way to the end, then I know countless of you receive boundless resources from being a member that exceed any price that we can put on our membership itself. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of our volunteers and karma yogis who give back to our membership community with their time. Our carriers of the teachings, Nicole Nitzban, she presents in the DYC. Michelle Israel, she runs the Moonstruck section. Ivy Tulin, she runs the devotional section. Maria Martinez, she runs the book club. Michelle Abercrombie Rivera, she used to run the meditation section, and we're bringing her back into the leadership section. Linda Doubledam, she runs the food section. Paige Rosales, she is a leader in the Daily Yoga Connection. Jackie Phillips also presents in the Daily Yoga Connection, and Jane Ellen presents in the Daily Yoga Connection. Also, our community is incredibly well supported by the guardians of our community. Edith Russo heads up the guardians of the community, and that is no small task, keeping everybody organized in when they are looking after their tasks, when they're presenting, and when they are moderating. And then Cedrine Theens, she is one of the guardians of our community. So is Nicole Nitzban, Carrie Ridgway, Annette Oliver, Beverly Bowers, Allison Brancone, Allison Cooper, Paige Rosales, Jane Ellen, and Jackie Phillips. And all of them dedicate their time to our community and support all of you in your practice. And this is an amazing thing, and I really appreciate them for that. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me how you can give back, and many of us might have time to give back, and you can give back of your time. We have systems in place, we have a training program in place so that you can become part of our community of leaders and karma yogis who make this community what it is every single day. And right now we are accepting requests to join our team of leaders, specifically the guardians of our community. And I thought I would just show you how you can do that and what is involved. So if you go to the Daily Yoga Connection and click there, and it says right at the top, volunteer position available, make a difference to your Daily Yoga Connection. And I'll let you read through most of it on your own, but I'll highlight a couple of things. The guardians of our community are precious jewels who hold space each and every day in our Daily Yoga Connection. They provide a rare and an uncommon experience by providing acceptance and acknowledging each member who posts in our Daily Yoga Connection. The acknowledgements offered by the guardians of our community allow each of our members to connect with their awakened nature and appreciate their lives more deeply. So the precious offerings that the guardians of our community provide every day to our fellow community members is a rare and precious gift and blessing. And they are the gardeners that provide water and sunshine and allow the garden of our community to grow, and we appreciate them so much. So in this section, it explains some of the responsibilities and duties of the guardians of the community, so you know what's required, and the time commitment. And really, it's not a lot. There are many of you, so that the work is spread out among many. It really only takes up 9 hours every 3 months, or only 27 hours a year. So basically, that's just one day out of your whole year, which isn't a lot. And that's why it's so great to have so many of you volunteering in this way, because as they say, many hands makes light work. And we do provide all this training, and this training is incredibly valuable. I do not offer teacher training because I put my time into creating a vibrant, healthy community. To me, that is much more important. Supporting yogis in their daily yoga practice, to me, is much more valuable than churning out more teachers. So if that's something that interests you, to be able to give back to your community, then you can respond to this post here, or you can email me, or you can even respond to the membership minute here. Now, if you made it all the way to the end, I'm incredibly proud of you, because this ended up being about 20 minutes. And I want to know the people that made it to the end, so you can put "I'm keen for 2018" in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to growing with you in yoga in 2018. Namaste.